The next step is to obtain customs permit. For this purpose, the exporter is required to present an application to export along with 3 copies of the shipping bill and export license to the customs house. A shipping bill is a printed form in which details as to the name of the exporter, description of goods, the name of the ship to carry the goods, the port of destination, and the name of the importer are to be given. There are different forms of shipping bill for different types of goods such as free goods, dutiable goods, and coastal goods. The customs authority will assess the duties payable, if any, on the goods which are to be exported. The export duty is not payable on duty-free goods. On payment of these duties, the custom authorities return 2 copies, the first copy and the third copy of the shipping bill along with the license and GR forms to the exporter. The second copy of the shipping bill is left in the customs office. A custom export pass is issued in favor of the exporter after going through all custom formalities to the satisfaction of the customs house. The next step is to pay dock duties. For this purpose, 2 copies of the dock challan are to be filled and submitted to the dock authorities along with 1 copy each of the shipping bill and shipping order. The dock charges are then being paid. The dock authorities retain 1 copy of the dock challan and return the second copy duly signed by the exporter or his agent. This is called dock receipt. The next step is shipment of goods. The goods are being brought to the dock for shipment. Before loading the goods to the ship, some officials of the customs house verifies the goods and their quantities. The captain of the ship or his mate will receive the goods on board the ship only when a copy of the shipping bill and shipping order has been produced before them. The next step is to receive mate's receipt. After the goods have been loaded, the captain of the ship or his mate, which is his assistant, will issue a receipt known as mate's receipt. This particular receipt contains particulars like quantity of goods, number of packages, condition of packing, etc. If the mate is satisfied about the condition of packing, he gives a receipt without any remark. Such a receipt is called a clean receipt. But if he is not satisfied with the packing of the goods, a remark to that effect is made on that receipt, and such a receipt is called a foul receipt. A mate's receipt is a document which is not a document of title but is issued as a interim measure until a proper bill of lading is being issued. The next step is to obtain the bill of lading. A bill of lading is a memorandum signed by the masters of the ship in their capacity of carriers acknowledging the receipt of merchants' goods. It serves the following purposes. Number 1. It is a receipt for the goods shipped containing the terms on which they have been shipped. Number 2. It is an evidence of the contract for the carriage of goods. And finally, it is a document of title for the goods specified therein. The form for bill of lading can be obtained from the shipping company, that is the office of the shipping company itself. The exporter generally procures 3 or 5 copies of the bill of lading. One unsigned copy is retained by the shipping company itself, and the exporter keeps the others, while 1 copy of the bill of lading is being sent to the importer. A bill of lading contains the following information: the name of the ship, place of the loading, particulars of the goods, port of destination, date, freight, that is the freight charge, name of the person to whom delivery is to be made, and finally name of the shipper. In case the freight is to be paid by the importer, the bill of lading is marked as freight forward. Like a maid's receipt, bill of lading is also of two types. One is clean bill of lading, which indicates that the condition of packing was satisfactory at the time of loading. And number two is foul bill of lading, which is issued when the packing is not satisfactory. A foul bill of lading is also called a qualified bill of lading. If the bill of lading contains some adverse remarks regarding packing of the goods, the importer may refuse to take delivery of the goods, or he may claim for damages. In order to avoid such trouble, the exporter gives a letter of indemnity to the shipping company. A letter of indemnity is a request by the exporter to the shipping company for a clean bill of lading, and he agrees to indemnity, that is security or protection against a loss or other financial burden the shipping company on account of any loss or claim by the importer in respect of the goods. It must also be noted that a bill of lading is a semi-negotiable instrument. It can be freely transferred by endorsement and delivery. If the importer does not require the bill of lading, he may send the bill of lading to another person, and that particular person, if he takes the bill of lading to the importing shipping dock, he can receive the goods on behalf of the importer. The shipping company only delivers the goods when the bill of lading is being presented by the importer. So a bill of lading is a very important document when it comes to export trade. So finally the goods are being delivered to the importer. These were the steps in export trade. Thank you.